Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
Tony, Stirlingshire Cup champions, you must be really proud of your boys out there.
Yeah, really pleased, really pleased. I think first half we were excellent, really good. I thought that our passing and moving, everything connected, really top football patterns of play, scored some terrific goals. As I say, I thought dropping into pockets on movement and pacing behind the goals we scored, I thought we were really good, really pleased with the first half. To score after 29 seconds, I think it was, is a phenomenal start. Alfie's done great to go and chase the ball down. That gives you a brilliant start. I think we're 3-0 up after 14-15 minutes, which we asked them to do. I asked them to go and make a fast start to the game, go and impose yourself in the game early, and they've done that so well. So pleased and so proud of the first half performance. Second half is always going to be a wee bit more difficult. It's 4-0 at half time, so we didn't quite hit the heights at all in our performance of the first half, and Stirling Albion got a reaction in the second half as well, and they made it much more difficult for us, and we didn't really, as I say, get to the levels that we did in the first half, and get to the levels that we know that we can do. So I mean, that's a wee bit disappointing, but over the piece to win 5-1 is really good. Can't be any more than pleased with that.
Obviously, the first kind of bit of silverware that some of these young players will have won. How big an experience is that for them? So
I think the Stirlingshire Cup has been a terrific experience for the young players across the 3 games. The kind of mix between first team players and the young players has been very similar tonight. It's been a really good mix, and I have to say, every first team player, there's been a few that have played across the 3 different games. It's not the same ones that have played the 3 games. There's been different ones here and there. Some of them have. Their attitude and their application has been absolutely first class, and such a inspiration to the young players that they're looking up to first team players playing in these types of games, and if they see the attitude that they bring and the effort that they put into these games, it can only rub off on the young players, and I think it did. I think we've seen that across the 3 games, that the young boys have taken real kind of inspiration for the first team boys, who, as I say, I can only compliment their effort and application in these 3 games.
Yeah, so some really kind of standout individual performances across the 3 games as well. Caelan McCrone got a hat-trick against Dumbarton, Scott Honeyman with a hat-trick tonight. Safe to say, the future's looking bright with these young players at Falkirk FC. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it's early days for them, but as you say, for Caelan to score a hat-trick in the last round, for Scott to do something similar tonight, they've all shown bits and pieces of what they're capable of, and they hugely benefit from training with the first team players, every day. As I alluded to earlier, they see the standards, they see what they need to get to when they play beside them in games like this. They see the levels that they need to get to, and they've done well. They've done well over the piece. And for tonight, so we've played 3 Stirlingshire Cup games, we've played 3 reserve games as well, but tonight was slightly different because there was a crowd of 1,700 plus here tonight. So for some of these young players, that's the biggest crowd so far in the early careers that they've played in front of, so it had a different feeling to it for them tonight. So that that's something else that they've had to deal with tonight. Can be a wee bit nervous for them going and performing in front of such a large crowd, but I thought they handled that really well. The crowd were amazing. To get 1,700 plus people coming to watch tonight was absolutely amazing, and the backing they gave the players and the team was fantastic. So a huge thank you to everyone who managed to come along tonight. It was created such a fantastic atmosphere for the players.
Tony, thank you very much, and congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Adam. Cheers.